Hello, my name is Pooja Narayanswamy Iyer, and I have my partner, Atrelius Beckham here. Today we are presenting an RFP plan on the cybersecurity challenges surrounding supply chains. So cybersecurity challenges surrounding supply chains. What kind of motivated us with this topic is supply chain industry is really big and it spreads all over the world. We want to do our part to help keep it safe because, right, we want to be able to provide support to transportation companies, to vendors, to management teams, and other personnel, and also give them technical aspects that involve with working and supplying customers with their everyday needs. Through research and understanding these threats, we are able to help ensure that our consumers are able to fight against these cyber threats. The main objective of this project is one of the key trends that we found during our research is the role of human beings in helping keeping organizations safe. Most of the supply chain cyber breaches involve human elements, hence our main objective is to provide training to our employees and partners to avoid security mishaps. We want to be able to detect and prevent intrusion into our systems. The major risks that we found, among others, are security risks such as threats from external suppliers and vendors, transportation identities, and the use of AI today is one of the major risks of our supply chain industry. Also, database breaches, large scale and small scale breaches. Ransom demands, and a lack of not knowing what to actually do during cyber attacks. It's kind of the cybersecurity challenges that we faced. What we actually want to do is we want to be able to push the need for cybersecurity training. We want to help organizations build and have proper hardware and software in place to be able to fight against security threats. We also want to help with security awareness programs to help personnel determine security threats, and that would help spot potential attacks and techniques used in the supply chain industry. So, who are the key stakeholders? The key stakeholders in the supply chain ecosystem are the top tier executives of any organization, the employees and IT personnel in those organizations. Along with that, we have customers or clients, partnering vendors, and sometimes governments as well, who are kind of a key holders in this industry. Also, we have this slide that explains the risks for vendors, what strategy we've applied, and also the reason for choosing that strategy. For example, we have the cybersecurity threats and frauds. So the strategy that we've applied is to use two-step authentication and ID clarification. What this helps us with is this allows the team to see who logs into what and when. It also gives only authorized personnel to gain access to certain material. Also, like non-cybersecurity awareness, we also stress and implement on the importance of cybersecurity training there. What we want everyone to be able to be ready to defend and know what to look for. The training kind of helps, provide a safer environment and provides more trust to the vendors. So we have some required vendor outputs, like what we expect from the vendors. For example, we expect, like for an effective cybersecurity training program, we expect the vendor to perform research on the latest zero-day attacks and other recent cyber attacks that have happened in the supply chain industry. This kind of helps with documentation on research sources. It gives us details of the attacks and defensive mechanisms employed. So that way we are aware of the situation as well. We have this slide that helps us identify what essential and desired vendor activities will give us our particular outcome, will help us achieve the outcome. Regular touch bases and status meetings with the vendor team, keeping the employees, partners aware of upcoming training programs. That kind of helps us, with like scheduling ongoing training sessions to keep the program more effective. I'll pass on the mic to my partner here, Trelius, who'll go ahead and continue explaining the other slides that are to follow. Thank you for this opportunity. Trelius, here you go.
So thank you. So right now, these are the activities and effects that we have. Just some of the inputs is supply chain leaders and managers will get together and allocate required funding for improved IT services and training. Some of the activities will involve just workshops, seminars to demonstrate the improvements in supply chain when dealing with cybersecurity. The outputs are just the number of attending participants, including just every staff member within the companies and vendors. And everyone is the outcome is everyone in the organizations will understand the importance of technology and supply chain. And again, it's just all examples of planned activities, the outputs, and some of the outcome goals that we look forward to showing and teaching to the other vendors when it comes to supply chain and the risk. Some of the performance metrics that we have, this for example, just the number of staff security failures, just bring that data source up every month and to show, and we want like the IT staff, security staff to be able to give us that alert, and also if anything just pop up randomly, just any day, just give us a call or contact us so we can jump on that really quick, especially dealing with technology, cybersecurity. We'll be able to handle that. Again, just the metric scope of everything, just number of supply chain staff successfully passed, there's cybersecurity awareness programs, number of failure logins, outside vendors, any false or bad logistic transports, database reports, and consumer complaints. Those are all our metrics, and we have like different data sources, different frequencies, and the responsibilities of everybody within the supply chain, especially the IT and staffing, to be able to help us in directing what's going on. That's cool. Okay, and there's some of the meeting periods. Again, it's monthly, quarterly, annually, as needed, and we will follow all this stuff using Excel sheets, cloud-based settings, queries, database reports, or any type of personnel that we can access along with the companies to be able to see what's going on. And again, it's just monthly, quarterly, annually, as needed. Some vendor expectations are that we expect for a vendor to have having just integrity and trustworthiness and being a technical enforcer. Our dream vendor also will be one that has found a way to nearly stop any cybersecurity crimes for the aspects of the supply chain company or group, ensuring every piece of technology is up to date, ensuring that technology is keeping the database safe, ensuring that technology is used and should be used for the sake of the company, ensure that cyber crimes are kept to a bare minimum, and to help us to ensure safety of our partners, suppliers, and consumers. And just all in all, being able to have an IT strategy plan. And again, just everything that we kind of just talked about, the cybersecurity awareness, technology criteria, database protection, IT plans, and any other previous projects and examples. We even everything out to get a total score of 100%, and we just based off the judging and selecting based off the vendor score. I'm sorry. And again, just the same vendor expectations. From this table, we just want you to explain to us for each different criteria, what did you do, how do you handle it, and so we can get a better understanding of what you bring to the table. And then just overall the potential cost. We're looking at around $3,000 at least. It still won't add up to millions of dollars for anything happening as far as cybersecurity, frauds, and threats that can happen to the potential company. So, and again, our study showing that cybersecurity attacks, when it does happen, you have to pay or in order for them to build or fix what happened, up to $3 to $4 million plus dollars a year. And again, we will just want to show that a few $1,000s is way more than spending millions when you hire us and our vendors, and so we can be able to come in and help you guys, help any of our supply chain managers for the sake of the workers and the consumers, and to make sure our economy stays safe in the supply chain world. And again, We just plan and continue to plan to publicize via email, supply chain leaders and stakeholders, wall posters, mention the company website, social media, and speeches and town hall meetings and beyond, so everybody can know where we're coming from and how we are here to help with the protection of the supply chain through the cybersecurity awareness. And again, it's just some of the references that we went through. And again, just thank you guys for listening to us. And we'll hear from you soon. And again, just stay safe out there when it comes to supply security, and realize there's threats. And we're here to help keep it down. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.